All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechachorash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, taught us the truth and real well. Shalom to the whole elect, shalom to the Akim and Nakwa. Let's get a learning. This goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, and so-called African Americans scattered throughout the four corners of the world. This is the branch of Great Millstone Chicago Camp. I'm the brother Yaya.
I'm the brother Asha.
Back at it with another quick lesson. And we was doing our usual sit downs, meditating through the spirit, and we just wanted to go into how everybody is against this truth, man. We have enemies on all sides, man. Everybody and everything is against this truth and is against the Lord, because currently the whole earth is out of course. So if you in this truth right now, you speaking this truth, the whole world is gonna hate you, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shai said it best himself. Marvel not that the world hate you, it hated him first. So we just gonna have to endure this, and we gonna have to keep fighting.
Facts. And, we know they're gonna speak evil of the truth as they speak evil of Yahweh Shem Shai, and we come in this stead. So them speaking evil of this truth, speaking evil of us, and speaking evil of his record that the Lord bear. And that's what it's all about. Let's grab a couple of quick precepts. Let's get into it. This is Amos. We're gonna start with a favorite. Amos 5 and to the point. 10. It says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speak uprightly. So this world is going to hate us because we're testifying that they're of their wickedness openly and putting them to shame. Because like he went into earlier, this world is truly out of course, meaning that the wickedness is bearing rule right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
folly setting great dignity.
Yeah, folly setting great dignity. Grab that scripture, and this is why everything is out of control. And then we'll grab the scripture you quoted too, where they hated the Lord first. So of course they're gonna hate us. So, but right now, this is why, when we speak this truth, they can't hear it. They refuse to hear it. They turn away their shoulders. Our people, and the wicked people just walk around like we like we're like we just peasants and peons to them. Like we crazy. But no, we're not crazy for spreading the gospel of what's about to happen to this world. All right.
You want the folly setting great dignity?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, and I'll start at 5. Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So because folly is set in great dignity, because of these, as the king, so is the people. So because of Esau Edom, the basis of men ruling right now, and Esau hates the Lord because the judgment that the Lord gave him, which really was his own fault. He hates the Lord, man. So he's gonna try and do everything contrary to the Lord, and everything just complete opposite, which includes the prophets, man. He wants to be opposite to the prophets, man. He hates the prophets.
Yeah, he has promoted wickedness. That scripture says, woe to them to give good for evil, evil for good. That Isaiah 5 and 20, and that's what this world is promoting. And that's why we are doing exactly what we're doing, promoting the downfall. Salakia, promoting and preaching and teaching the downfall of this wicked kingdom because of its contrary attitude towards Yahweh Shem Shai first and foremost. And not only their attitude, but their actions dictate that they hate the Lord. Therefore, they're going to hate the truth. Therefore, they're going to hate to hear the truth. You know what I mean? And like Yahweh Shai said, it's not you that they hate, it's me.
Yeah, I got some. This is the book of John, chapter 7 and verse 7. John 7 and 7. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. And because we coming in the stead of the Lord Yahweh Shai, we trying to be like him, the world is going to automatically hate us also, man. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I told you the truth? This whole world is just upside down. And, what is it? telling the truth in a world full of lies, man.
Right. And we're going to continue to tell you the truth. And the truth being that you are born a man, you're a man. You're not, if you're born a man, you can't be anything but a man. You can, but this world says you're born a man, you can be something else. That's a lie. And we're going to tell you that that's a lie. And we're going to tell you it's wicked. And we're going to tell you that's not the truth. You know, if some man tell you you could commit adultery, that's a lie. We're going to tell you that's wrong too. This is how we testify of the wickedness that this world promotes. It promotes adultery. It promotes alphabet lifestyle. It promotes murder with no consequences. It promotes, it promotes everything that this devil is. He's a raper, a robber, and murderer from the beginning. And we're telling you all that is wicked and evil. So because we tell you that, like he said, this is evil, they're gonna hate it. You know what I mean? But we're gonna do our job. We're gonna stand 10 toes down, because we know the scripture said that they gonna they will speak evil of the truth. They don't want to hear it. Get that other one. Get that Isaiah 5:20. Was that I think that's what it is. Where they
what the
good is bad.
Yeah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So that's what this man Esau has done, man. He's put the whole world out of course, and he switched everything upside down from what the Lord intended it to be, man.
And that's why the truth is spoken of as evil, because right here, y'all are promoting the Epstein lifestyle. You know what I mean? The pedo lifestyle. Y'all promoting debauchery at a high level. Y'all promoting the genocide of people across the globe. Y'all promoting the theft of our heritage. Y'all promoted all this stuff. All these are evil things that the Lord is exposing right into your face through the prophets. Which bringing out the scriptures, bringing out the history, the secular history, as well as the artifacts. And because this light is shining so bright on y'all can't take it. And the light being is truth. The truth is exposing all y'all evil and wicked deeds, and it's honing in on y'all, and this is why y'all mad, but it doesn't matter. Yahweh Shai gave us a job to do, and we're going to do it. That John, it goes along with what you just said. It's John 3. John 3. And I'm starting at 19, I believe. Mm-hmm. This is John 3:19. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither come to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. And the light being this truth, through Yahweh Shai is coming to the world to expose the wickedness. The Lord set the order of righteousness, right? He gave the law, statute, commandments to the Israel to show the rest of the nations. But what does the rest of the nations did? They went the opposite of the law, statute, commandments, and perverted the Lord's righteousness, right? They everything the Lord said don't do, they like, no, let's do it. And that's what they promote here. But Yahweh Shai came on the scene, exposed the wickedness, exposed the lies, exposed the hatred and hypocrisy, and now we're coming in that stead. We're doing the same thing, and it's the same tune. They don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? They're going to continue to, they want to continue to do evil. They want to continue to eat all the filthy, abominable food. They want to continue to, put the woman over a man. Everything that the Lord told them don't do, that's what they promote here. And Mystery Babylon, a.k.a. America. And this is why the truth, until the Lord come back and eradicate this place, they're going to continue to hate this truth. Grab that 2 Peter 2.
Okay.
2 Peter 2 and 2, I think it is. Let's start at 1. Well, yeah, that's what the point is in 2. Because we want to, not only our people hate the truth, but 2/3 of the people hate the truth. And that's what we're really concentrating on. You know what I mean? We know our people want to hear smooth things. They want to hear lies and deceit. They don't want to hear the truth. We grab that in Isaiah 30 and 10. But, the rest of the world is in 2 Peter 2 and 2. I'm going to start here. It says, and many shall follow pernicious ways, by the reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And that's what this is all about. They want to follow their ways. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't, the world wants to lie in filth, wickedness, and debauchery, whoredoms, idolatry, anything that's, defaming Yahweh Shema Shai. They want to live in that lifestyle. They want to stay in the filth.
Following the lust of the flesh.
Yeah, the lust of the flesh. And we like, no, that's not what we want to do. You know what I mean? And we're going to continue to blow the trumpet, sound the alarm, and and proclaim the destruction of this wicked kingdom. I'm going to jump down to 12. It says, but these as natural brute beasts, Slaki, I'm going to jump just down to 12, just skip around. It says 2 Peter 2 and 12, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak evil of things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. Right, these people who have perverted the truth and lies are going to be destroyed by it. And we've got many of false prophets under the circumcision who have to be destroyed. But more importantly, the rest of the world who continue to live in this filth that this place is promoted, they have to get it too. They're not going to be spared this truth and this tongue lashing that Yahweh Shema Shai has put out. And, we have to do our job. Point blank, period. So this truth is going to come out. Whether they want to hear it or not, we're commanded to do what we're commanded to do.
You went to Isaiah.
Yep.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 9. Isaiah 30 and 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. That's what these people are saying, man, because they don't want to hear the truth, man. They want to hear these smooth things. Oh yeah, go ahead, do what you want, man. Do what you will, man.
Yeah, go ahead, commit adultery, or sleep with somebody else's wife. Go ahead, live the alphabet lifestyle. Go ahead, try to change your whole sex into a transformer. Go ahead, you know what I mean? Follow the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, the pride of life. Go ahead and do all this wicked stuff. You know what I mean? This is what they doing. Yeah. When they telling you don't tell them the truth, go ahead. It's okay for these people to be preaching who the Lord never sent. You know what I mean? The Lord said the pastor of his flock is men. So why is this women still preaching in the pulpits? Christianity is a false religion. It's all built on lies, worshiping Caesar Borgia, a white image. You know what I mean? Well, we clearly know Yahweh Shah came from the tribe of Judah, and his skin is of jasper stone, brown. But this is all the lies they tell you. And we're like, no, man, this stuff is, these lies are done away with. Shake off the wickedness. Shake off that dust, which is confusion. Get this, Jude, 1 Timothy 4 and 1.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies in hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy,
having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
And that's what's happening on right now. These people's minds are seared with wickedness, right? You know what I mean? They're liars and their conscience is dead. They can't help themselves. They are full of wickedness, and and they can't see. You know what I mean? They are stuck in their lies. And because they're stuck in their lies, the Lord said, I'm going to send them a strong delusion that they believe a lie. They can't come out of they fall. They're in the congregation of the dead. Okay. They have no understanding, so they can continue to search out wickedness, search out any way to do what they want to do. Well, that ain't what that really mean, brother. You know what I mean? I can do what I want to do. No, there's consequences. You can absolutely do what you want to do, but don't be mad when that judgment and that destruction comes. You continue to lie and hate the truth all you want to, but there's a penalty for that. A harsh punishment and judgment awaiting all those who forsaken the truth. Talking about the Israelites. And for you rest of you two heathen nations, it's just destruction because you was joined hand on hand with this devil. you promoted the lies and wickedness just as much. You know, the Lord is, gonna make sure y'all suffer as well. Get something else. All right, we hope this was edifying with that. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakarash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders who taught us truth to rule well. Once again, Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abba.